Hi, I am Moody Mom, and
this is Moody Dad.
So what are we doing today?
All right, so today my wife and I are doing a video collab with some other melanated couples.
Yes. So what you guys need to do is watch this video and then check them out and vote. Vote on who you think is the best couple with the best answers. So we got some juicy answers and questions. So let's just jump right in it. You want to jump right in it?
Don't want to jump right in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, well, you said juicy answers. You got the questions already. How you know the answers are juicy?
You're right. I don't. I haven't read them.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Maybe you was cheating.
No, I haven't read them yet.
I haven't read any questions yet. So
yeah.
All right. So what we doing? We ready? You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. All right. So, what's up,
I saw it.
All right, so I guess we'll ask this in order, how it goes, maybe.
Sounds good.
So we'll start with question number 1. How did you meet?
Okay, you want my version? We're going to go with my version first, then you can go with his version. So my version is a decade ago, we met, boom, 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 at the club, y'all. Yes, we met at the club. So I know a lot of people say you shouldn't go to the club, but for us, it was love in the club. Who made a song like that, babe?
Usher.
Love
in the club.
Yes, yes. So
Beyonce was in that too, right?
She was?
Yeah.
Okay. So we met in the club, and I'll let him finish the story. He could, tell you some more of the story. How did we meet, babe?
How did we meet? We met in the club like a while back.
Yeah.
And I guess the version of that club story is, I was standing off to the side having me a little libation, a little cocktail, and I seen these huge eyes just staring at me. And my lovely now wife, stranger at the time, was just walking by, and she was making it very obvious the direction she was looking at. What was you looking at? No.
No.
So
he had
anyway,
to say that.
So anyway,
this is what I was looking at. Woo! Look at how. Woo! Look, that's all I was focused on, y'all.
So she was staring real hard. So I grabbed her hand or her arm.
He grabbed my arm.
I grabbed her arm as she was walking past me, and instead of stopping, she kind of pulled me along.
Yeah, come with me.
So, and she was walking in the direction of the women's bathroom. So then I'm like, wait. I was like, am I coming with you? Are you taking me with you?
Yeah.
So she was like, I think she said yeah. So I don't know. Long story short, we met in the club. I grabbed her. She pulled me along with her, and she hasn't let go ever since.
No, real tight. So next question.
All right. You kind of answered this already, babe, but I guess I'll answer. It says, how many years have you all been together? So we coming up on 10 years together. We have been married for 8, almost 9. So,
yes, that's a huge accomplishment, y'all.
Yeah. So we're almost a decade.
Yes.
A decade of love, almost a decade of marriage. So
yes.
It feels good, right?
Ups and downs, y'all. Ups and downs. But we did it. Almost.
More ups than downs.
Yes,
right?
yes.
That's all that matters, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. You want to ask the next question? Number 3.
How do you keep your relationship grounded?
What,
answer that, because I don't know. Go.
How do we keep our relationship grounded?
What does that even mean, babe?
Well, how do we keep it grounded? How do we? It's it's always a constant work. It's constant work when you're married it's always, I mean, it's good putting in the work, but it's definitely something that you got to put in a lot of effort. So just with anything in life, you get what you get it back what you put in, and that's how that's how it works with marriage as well. We try to stay grounded. I mean, we all have our faults. We all have our flaws. We do try to incorporate God in our marriage. It could always be better,
Yes,
but at times, we definitely try to keep that as a focus, as a centerpiece to keep us going in the right direction.
Praying together.
Yes, that's definitely one way we keep our relationship grounded. We do pray together. We try to pray together often. So,
yes.
That's something we do.
And communicate, because I have a problem with communication, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm getting better though. With age comes more maturity. But this one, he can communicate. I have a problem with it, and we learning. They say opposites attract, and that's what we have. I'm good at math. He's good at English. So it is what it is. We there for each other. We making it work. So number 4, how do you install your values into your children? Well, I'm a trip. So you probably can't tell off the channel, but you might be able to. What? My values, God. We talk about that, and I tried to put the kids in a Christian school, so learn a little bit more about that. And then values, try not to tell them don't do drugs or drink until they turn 21. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Say what? So anyway, how do we instill values into our children? So one of the ways that we like to do that, or one of areas of focus, I feel like, is you got to start them off young. So very young, we try to talk to our children, and that's something my wife has always done. Even when our children are small, sometimes you just want to always respect their feelings and their emotions and their thoughts. So what we try to do is let them know that family is important.
Yes, so, family first.
That's family first. So that's something that we always try to let them know, and we try to just encourage them to have a great relationship with each other, their siblings, as well as their mother and father.
Right.
And so I think that's the main thing. And we try to have family meetings to instill those values, and then we try to lead by example. So you got to lead by example, because a saying that I've heard is that more is caught than taught when it comes to children.
Okay.
So you got to lead by example if you're a parent. So you got to show them the right way. So we just try to lead by example. We try to talk to them and respect their emotions and their feelings. So that's my answer.
Okay, that's a good answer, babe.
All right.
Good answer. Number 5. What does a Christian relationship, marriage, mean to you? Honestly, it means a lot. Next question. No.
I think it goes back to what we talked about a little bit earlier. It's about keeping God as the centerpiece of your marriage.
Yes.
So that's what you need to do in order to maintain a Christian marriage.
Because you can't be out there sleeping with everybody.
Oh my God! Well, I mean,
unless it's together. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing again. Y'all, I'm a jokester. But no, am I really playing?
Oh my God. So anyway, like we were saying, look, it's no Will and Jade over there. No entanglements.
Entanglements. Yes.
But anyway, so basically that's it. You gotta keep God first, and let Him order your steps, and then we can follow the right steps in our relationship as well.
Correct.
So, there you go.
Number, what is this? 6. How do you get through the tough times? We pray and therapy. Yeah, honestly, therapy is wonderful. Like I said, I have a hard time with communication. So when you go to therapy, if you have a hard time, the therapist pulls stuff out of you. It's crazy. It's like some magic. Like she does abracadabra and like just pulls the words out, and you work through it. And I believe in therapy for individual as well as family. I think it works wonders. Because it's a lot of stuff I didn't know how my childhood affected me into this marriage. And then when you have therapy, it's like, oh my God, that is crazy. So you realize a lot of things. So you got anything to add?
I think that's a great point. I think oftentimes, and especially since we comfortable and we kicking and we talking about other melanated couples, I think it's important for melanated couples to talk about things like therapy, because oftentimes, unfortunately, in our community, there's a stigma about going to therapy.
Right.
And we, as a people, I think we need to get past that. And like one of the things he talked about is communication.
Yeah.
And therapy is something that can kind of break those barriers of communication, to open up the floodgates so that you guys can flow naturally better together. So that's a good point. So
Yeah.
I just want to, say I agree with you on that.
Therapy. Oh, and since if you're under 18, turn away for a second. But sex, y'all, make sure you women, I'm talking to the women right now, make sure you women give your husbands sex. They need it. It's like a drug to them. So make sure you give it to them. Because if you don't, I see why a lot of couples are getting divorced or men are cheating, because I have friends that it's been months, and they haven't done anything. So make sure you are. Even if you mad, you tired, you can turn around, give them some lazy. Just make sure you are. It's a must. It's a must. Remember anything from Moody Family? That's what you remember. I need to give my husband some. Okay?
All right.
Next, you can ask the next question.
We're going to keep it all the way 100, huh?
Yes.
So, all right. So, what is the first thing you say to each other when you wake up?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I wish we could say something real sentimental right now,
Nope.
but nah.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, next question. What do you feel is the most important skill to have for a successful marriage? What's your answer to that?
Attraction. So I know he thinks I'm shallow sometimes, but attraction. You have to be attracted to the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, because you got to wake up to them in the morning. You have to go to bed with them. When you mad at them, you got to look at them. And if you're attracted to them, guess what? It's easier to forgive them. But if you think, oh my God, why did I get with this person? I'm not attracted to them. I don't think it's going to work out. But that's just me. His answer is probably different from me, but attraction. What's your answer?
What's my answer? I hate to sound like a broken record, but I think it goes back to communication. What's the most important skill? You got to have that communication down. I hear what you're saying, babe. You're right. All of that is important. We can't undervalue things like that. Like attraction is real important, because if you're attracted to one another, then, it can help spice everything up in your relationship. So that's important. But like I said, communication is everything. So there we go. All right, next one. So how do you handle disagreements?
Ooh. We need to skip that one.
What, man? You just want me to answer?
Ooh.
You just want me to answer? What's going on? What's happening?
Yeah, you answer that one.
Okay.
Look, I'm going to get over here for a second.
Hey, as we said before, we're not perfect. Marriage is work. That's one of those things that if you want to keep it real, keep it 100, we don't always handle disagreements the right way. So we're not going to act like we do. We lose tempers. I have a temper problem. I know sometimes she does too. I'm not big into astrology, but I'm a Leo. She's a Leo. So,
yes.
Sometimes we butt heads. So, maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But, that's one of those things where you have to, if you talk to people about learning their love language. So if you learn
good one,
your partner's love language, then that can kind of help you while you're in a moment of disagreement and stuff like that. So since I know, what is good for her and her love language, if I start, maybe catering towards that,
That's good.
then maybe that will help us overcome some of those disagreements that we're having. So
y'all see why I married him. He's so smart. I love it. That's why I married him. In the lips.
Okay, man. Here, I'll let you
What number you on?
10. Number 10.
Will you have more children? Unfortunately, no. Why won't we have more children?
Well,
we got 5 already.
We got 5. That's why. We got 5. What, do we need any more?
You know what?
We could. If it was up to my wife, we wouldn't stop. I don't know what number she would have, but it just wouldn't stop. It would just keep going. But I think 5 is enough. So we're gonna stop right there, right, bud?
Unfortunately,
so, no.
We're gonna keep
no
it
more
down.
kids. We done.
11. When you guys become empty nesters, what's the first thing you'll do? You want me to go? So,
I think I know what direction this is going in, but go ahead.
No, look, you don't. I would, honestly, if I thought we would be empty nesters, I would say walk around naked. However, I don't know if we ever gonna get to that point. A little serious note, we have a son that's autistic. If you watch us, you know we have videos of him.
Right.
Going to the doctors, meltdowns, happy times, vacation, like swimming. We have it all. So we have other kids as well. We have a 2-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 15-year-old. However, our 8-year-old, I don't know if he's ever gonna leave the home. I just don't know right now. So I can't really answer that. But can you answer it?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Okay, yeah, that's a good way to look at it, honestly. I mean, there's a possibility that we will be caring for him, in the future, So I don't know. I guess it's a different situation for us. We might not quite be empty nesters one day, but
Right.
we might be close to empty nesters. So I don't know if that counts.
How about vacations?
Yeah,
by ourselves.
But yeah, couples vacations,
Right.
Vacations. Get that going. In the future is what we want to do when we're moving in a different stage of our lives from being,
Right.
mommy, daddy to, man and wife primarily. That would be different, right? What you think, babe?
It would be. It would be.
So yeah, so we just prepare for whatever the future, has for us. We have a lot of hope for our son as well. Who knows? One day he might
Start talking, y'all.
Yeah, he might.
Ooh, that would be love.
Move forward and be more independent. But if he isn't, we're prepared for that as well. So, like we said, family first, and we just got to keep that attitude and that mindset with everything. So,
Correct. One more question, you all, and then I have a announcement. So, what does happily ever after mean to you as a couple? So, happily ever after means growing old together and both of us being 107 and 111, and we dying together, and then we can have graves together, and then we could just be together in afterlife too, and it just have fun. No working, just having fun in the afterlife.
Yeah, I feel that. I don't know I know you said you was good at math, babe. I'm trying to figure out the math numbers. I am not 4 years older than her, so I don't know why she threw out those numbers. But I am older, not 4. But you know what? Happily ever after is, just holding on to each other through the good and the bad, just sticking it out and always having somebody you can confide in. So that's what happily ever after looks like for me. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. And so the announcement, that's what I think back. The announcement that I have is we are going to change our channel around a little bit more. We're going to primarily talk about, do vlogs with the families, talk about autism. We're going to, have some fun with challenges and pranks a little bit. But we plan on making YouTube sort of like a career, you know, having a lot of fun, and we want to connect and help a lot of families. So with that being said, peace until next time.
Peace.